Shalom, Akim. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS for teaching real well. And salutations to all the Akim and all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom, Akim. I want to get into this article here, man. It's been in talk since like last Friday. You know, when it hit the fan, that, the Illinois, it says Illinois passes the purge law. It will allow 400 criminals to be released in 2023. And it's a little deeper than that, and I'm going to read some of the articles. It's going to break down some of the points, But, this thing is it's coming to an end, man. We're coming down the turnpike right now in Babylon the Wicked, man. We are coming down the turnpike. There's a movie out there. Babylon's promoting this movie right now, man. It's a movie with Brad Pitt and a bunch of his stars in there, man. Talking about how good Babylon is to him and everything. And when I look at the movie, the setting of it, I'll do a video on that one. The settings is like it's in the 20s, so he had a good old time in the 20s, man. He was prosperous then, and now you fast forward to 2020 through, and things are falling apart, man. His kingdom is coming down, man, from the hinges. It's just falling apart, man. It's rusted out. The inhabitants are all doped up and drugged out. They're turning from if the Lord made them one thing, they didn't change their whole sex, So what is this? What's left for this place? Nothing but more. Just to go ahead and purge it out, man. And that's what the rest of the world, the rest of the United States, is speaking about. I watched a news article, a news casting the other day in Houston, Texas, and they was talking about. They did like a 15-20 minute segment about what's getting ready to happen up here. While a lot of you people are just sleeping, walking by like everything's okay, you should start paying attention to some of these signs more than anything. The prophets, man. Because we have been the ones that's been pushing this for quite some time about the unrest that's going to come here, about that technology that Esau's pushing us here. These things we have been pushing and talking about for some time, man. Let me bring this out. This is Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And that's what we were doing. We were telling you about these things that are getting ready to happen before they happen, man. The Lord has blessed us with the knowledge to read the scriptures and get a good understanding, because there have been a lot of people who tried to read the Bible and got no understanding, man. And the Lord wasn't dealing with them. The Lord deals with who He wants to deal with. And these last days, Lord willing, we get up out of here, because it's going to get very wicked out here, man. But we're going to have to go through some of these things, though. Before the Lord comes, before it gets even better for us, period. But let me read some of this article, and I'm going to go back into the verse, because, like I said, we've been prophesying against this, against this place for some time, and now laws are being changed. The devil's technology is being put right in front of our face, so these things are coming to light right before our very eyes, man. It says, Illinois is making history and headlines for being the first state in the U.S. to pass a new controversial law whose consequences have been compared with the dystopian action horror film The Purge, a movie in which violent crime is legal for 24 hours. And that's what I was saying. So we're going to go, here it is. Come January 1st, 2023, the Safety Act will be active in the state. Its catchy name stands for Safety, Accountability, Fairness, and Equality Today, and will allow its residents to commit crimes freely, or so people think. And I had, when this hit the fan Friday, and brothers was putting the pictures up, I went and asked some officers. And, the nigga woman, she wanted to act like she couldn't answer my question, but the white dude, he was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I haven't seen that. I'm floating around on social media, but, I don't think they'll be able to do that like that. And then come to find out, I got home, it was all over the news, man. Like a bunch of news people were talking about it. It was just hit the fan. Like, so a lot of these people don't know what's going on, man. A lot of these police working these jobs, they don't have a clue what's going on. And they're going to be the ones mostly affected, because they got to go out in some of these areas, because, I'm going to read it right here. In other words, it's aimed at reforming Illinois cash bail system by basically getting rid of cash bail entirely. It also limits who can be restricted and held in jail based on a crime they are alleged to have committed. The law would end cash bail for 12 non-detainable offenses. This includes second-degree murder, aggravated battery, arson, drug-induced homicide, kidnapping, burglary, robbery, intimidation, aggravated driving under the influence, and looting during offenses and threatenings of a public official, man. So that was the point I was going to make. We didn't make these police jobs a lot harder, because it's already, when police do arrests and Jake could be in the dead wrong, you know, niggas got their cameras all out and shit, hindering the police from doing what he got to do. You know, Jake is the first ones to call police when somebody gets shot up, but they're not going to say nothing. They're not going to tell who did it, though, you know. So what the hell is the purpose of you calling? So it's confusion right there, and it's a big ball just ready to explode. And you had a police officer who just got suspended the other day here in Chicago. He was chasing a guy on a scooter. The guy wouldn't listen to him. So when he catches up to the guy, they arrested him or whatever, and he kicks him in the head. So, you know, and he said, I was frustrated, man. You know, I've been chasing this cat. I'm telling him, stop. So finally when we get to him, we're going to do something to him. And me growing up as a kid, you know, right before all these cameras were around like this, way before the cell phones were relevant, you know, they were out, but they weren't relevant like they are now. You know, if you ran from the goddamn police, you best believe they was going to beat your ass when they caught you. It's plain and simple. So nowadays, with these guys, with these new age criminals, they don't care about a damn thing, man. So lawless and purge is about to be all across America, man. Let me bring Ezekiel 35:3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay cities waste, and there shall be desolate. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, man. You know, in Chicago, some of these major shithole cities, Chicago, Detroit. Well, you got more shithole cities than Chicago, like Detroit, Cleveland. You know, these cities have are rust buckets. And then, like me and the brother was talking the other day in the car, you gotta realize one thing. Chicago, when you live outside of Chicagoland area and you go downstate Illinois, central Illinois, these are all little cities that are funded by the colleges, but guess what? There are no more jobs and stuff down there. A lot of the tax money, the high tax that they gotta pay comes up here to Chicago, you know? So we drain the whole state, you know? So the money's not being passed around like it's supposed to, man. And not only that, we got these corrupt officials up here, so everything's jacked up here, man. This place is desolate, man. It's ripening for the picking, man, you know, so to speak, man. So when these troops, martial law, and these different things that this devil is getting ready to implement kicks in, you know, he's going to have no resistance, man, basically. Because a lot of the people are going to be burnt out. A lot of people are going to be on drugs. You know, a lot of people are just going to be beat out, man. You know, when you look at the vibration of the society today, everything is burnt out and jacked up, man. I was just driving down the street. Everybody's rushing to get nowhere, man. A person will damn near kill you and himself in a car just to make it to that red light. Just to beat you to that red light. This is Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of the calamity, in the time that their equity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will pursue thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. If thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, man. You know, so Esau is getting ready to get a taste of his own dose, man. You know, a lot of these devils has been living real good, man, in these suburbs. We got some towns around Chicagoland area. You know, they've been living real good, and they ain't been affected by none of this stuff. So, yeah. But Jake is starting to lead the hood and starting to go out to these suburbs and do a lot of these crimes and stuff. So they're gonna feel some of that stuff, man. So they're gonna be pursued very soon, man. The wicked will be pursued by its own, man. You know, they're gonna be chased after, man. You know, because the Lord has a plan for this place, man. He's gonna make it desolate, man. This is it. This is the last hoorah for this place, man. Slaki. Yeah, this place. You got sun up, sundown towns around here. You know. People can't, Jake gotta live in these ghetto ass neighborhoods. Then you gotta travel through some of these areas, because some of these sundown towns you might have to work in, man. Because there's no work in our areas, you know, for the most part. Because Jake done fucking looted the stores and stole everything out the stores, man. Yeah, this place is done though, man. I had a verse I want to bring out. Bear with me. Yeah, this place is over, man. You got laws like this coming out, man. You know, and the people, you know, some of them are taking heat, but the majority of them aren't, man. And that's okay, man, because it'll be ripe for the picking, man. Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. And our own people love to indulge in this wickedness of transgressing laws, breaking ordinances and stuff like that, man. You know, they know that they're Israelites. You know, they don't want to come out of that. They hear the prophet speaking. They don't want to hear or listen to our voice. So guess what? The Lord has something for you, man. You know, the Lord has something for you. And, you know, you're gonna be a part of these goddamn punishments that's getting ready to hit this earth. This is getting ready to hit Babylon the Great, man. You know, just because you wanted to indulge, you wanted to indulge. You didn't want to come out of the wicked ways of this place, man. You know. Let me bring this up. This is what I wanted to bring out too. This is Leviticus 18:25. The land is defiled. Therefore I do visit the iniquity therefore upon it, and the land itself vomit out the inhabitants, man. And how does the Lord visit, man? You know, through different natural disasters, to put spirits upon people, man. And the Lord works in mysterious ways, man. You know, a man can't imagine what the Lord can do to you or just to the place, man. You know. Leviticus 18:26, and ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any amongst your nation. I didn't want to go that far, but yeah, just let you know how defiled this place is, man. Salaki. But at the end of the day, man, you know, this place is done with, and a lot of these people, they're not in fear, but once that first comes, you know, it's going to change a lot of this happiness into frowns, man. And it's coming very soon to Babylon the Great. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Akim, to the hopeful elect.